Hi, welcome to English Composition. I'm Michael Chang, and I'm here with Cher Chen today.
各位同学，大家好，欢迎回来英文作文课程。我是 Cher， 在我身边的是郑老师。
And today we're working on Unit 3, and our topic is moving from a paragraph to an essay.
好，我们今天要为各位同学讲解的呢是第3个单元。这个主题呢讲到的是要怎么样呢从这个段落进步到开始写作短文了。
And today we're going to learn about writing an essay. We'll do this by comparing a paragraph with an essay that's written about the same topic.
好，那既然我们讲到要如何从这个段落进化到写作短文哦，那在这一个单元之中呢，我们将会带领各位同学来比较一个段落跟一篇短文。那你可以看一看彼此之间有什么相似或相异的地方呢？
And so let's start by talking about some of the similarities and differences between a paragraph and an essay.
好，我们现在就来看一看他们彼此之间的相似及相异之处。
And so a paragraph will have an introduction, a body that supports the main idea in the introduction, and a conclusion.
好，那一个段落呢，通常呢会有一个开头来介绍主题，一个内文来表示对主题的一些看法，以及最后一段结论。
And an essay will be similar to a paragraph because an essay also has an introduction, a body, and a conclusion.
好，那对于短文而言呢，也是类似的哦。短文一样是具备了所谓的开头引言、主体论述以及最后的结论。
However, an essay is much longer than a paragraph. And while a paragraph will have one topic sentence that acts as an introduction, an essay will have a whole paragraph that acts as an introduction.
然而呢，最明显的一个差别应该是在于长度上。短文呢，很明显比段落长了非常的多哦。相对于段落只能够用一句话来当做这个破题句也是主题句哦。短文却有一整个段落来当做它的开头引言。
And now a paragraph may have many ideas to support the main idea of the topic sentence, but each of these ideas will be explained with only one or two sentences.
好，那当进入主体论述的时候呢，一个段落中虽然也有许多的看法跟论点来支持主题句，但是每一个论点呢，最多只能占1到2个句子而已。
And an essay will also have many ideas to support the main idea of the essay, but there will be a whole paragraph about each of these ideas.
但是呢，相对而言短文它也一样可以有非常多的看法跟论点，但是每一个论点都只能使用一个段落来做解释。
And then finally, a paragraph will have just one sentence that acts as a conclusion, while an essay will have a whole paragraph as a conclusion.
好，那最后呢，我们讲到这个结尾的部分段落呢，通常只有一个句子被用来当做结尾句，但是短文呢，会用一整个段落来作为总结。
All right, now let's take a look at an example of a paragraph and an example of an essay.
好，那接下来呢，我们来看看一篇这个段落的例子，还有一篇这个短文的例子。
All right, so now let's take a look at our model, our writing models.
好，我们来看一下我们的写作范例。
All right, our first one is my favorite relative. It's my favorite relative paragraph version.
好，我们现在看到的第一个例子呢，题目是我最喜欢的亲戚。那这个例子呢，是一个段落为主的一个版本。
Starts off, my Uncle William looks and acts very unusual, but he is my favorite relative.
我的威廉叔叔在外表及行为上都异于常人，但他仍然是我最喜欢的亲戚。
Uncle William looks unusual because he looks like a stick figure. He is tall and skinny with a bald head, big ears, and a big mustache.
威廉叔叔看起来和一般人不一样，因为他看起来就像根瘦竹竿一样。他又高又瘦，还有一颗秃头、大耳朵，再加上一把大胡子。
He also acts more like a child than a middle-aged man. For example, he likes to dress in old-fashioned clothes and pretend that he is a knight from King Arthur's Round Table.
他的行为也像小孩子一样，跟其他这个中年的男子不一样。他喜欢穿着落伍过时的衣服，假装自己是亚瑟王的圆桌武士之一。
However, Uncle William is my favorite relative because he always takes the time to listen to me when I have a problem, and he also gives me great advice.
然而，威廉叔叔却是我最喜欢的亲戚，因为呢，他总喜欢花时间倾听我的诉苦，而且他总是能给我很棒的建议。
I am looking forward to the next visit from my favorite relative.
我很期待下一次能够再见到我最喜欢的这位亲戚。
Now let's take a look at another version of this topic, but written as a longer essay.
好，那接下来呢，我们要看到的是另外一个版本同样的题目的一个写作范例哦。那接下来这个范例呢，是一篇短文的范例。
My favorite relative. I come from a really big family. Both my mother and father have 4 siblings.
我来自一个大家庭，我爸爸和我妈妈各自都有4个兄弟姐妹。
On holidays, when the whole family gets together, it is hard to keep track of all the aunts and uncles and cousins running around the house.
每当大家齐聚一堂欢度假期时，要记住每个阿姨、叔叔还有表亲们是一件很困难的事。
But among all my relatives, there is one that really stands out, my Uncle William. He is a very unusual man.
但是在我众多的亲戚之中，有一个亲戚却非常的突出，也就是我的威廉叔叔。他和一般人非常的不一样。
I think that he is odd because of the way he looks and the way he acts, but Uncle William is still my favorite relative.
我觉得他的外形跟行为都很奇特，但是威廉叔叔仍然是我最喜欢的亲戚。
Just looking at Uncle William can make you laugh. He is a tall, skinny man who just turned 50 last week.
光是看威廉叔叔一眼，就可以让你笑出声来。他是个又高又瘦的男人，上个礼拜刚满50岁。
He looks like a stick figure. In addition, his head is bald, but he has a big, thick mustache that jumps all over his face when he is talking.
他看起来就像一只瘦竹竿一样。另外的，他的头都已经秃了，而且呢，还有一大把浓密的胡子。当他讲话的时候，胡须总是跟着在脸上跳动。
He also has big ears that stick out from the side of his head. Uncle William's ears wiggle whenever he laughs.
他的头的两侧还有一对大耳朵，当他笑起来的时候，他的耳朵常常会轻微的晃动着。
The way Uncle William acts is even funnier than the way he looks.
这威廉叔叔他的行为比他的长相又更有趣了。
Uncle William often dresses in very old-fashioned clothes because he likes to pretend that he is a knight from King Arthur's Round Table.
威廉叔叔呢，喜欢穿着旧时代的衣服，因为他喜欢假装自己是亚瑟王的圆桌武士之一。
When he is acting like a hero, Uncle William speaks in a strange accented voice and will use odd words that sound like the words Shakespeare would use.
当他假扮起英雄的时候啊，他总是操着一口怪腔怪调的，然后呢，会使用一些只有在莎士比亚时代才会使用的奇怪字汇。
So although Uncle William is a middle-aged man, sometimes he acts like a child.
所以呢，虽然威廉叔叔已经是个中年人了，有时候他的行为举止还是像个孩子一样。
Even though he looks and acts funny, Uncle William is my favorite relative because he always takes the time to listen to me.
虽然他的行为跟长相都让人想笑，但是威廉叔叔却是我最喜欢的亲戚之一，因为他总是花时间倾听我的诉苦。
If I have a problem, Uncle William will sit with me while I tell him everything that is wrong. After I am done speaking, he always has great advice to give me.
如果我有什么问题，威廉叔叔会和我一起坐着，听我讲述这些问题。在我倾诉完之后呢，他也总是会给我很棒的建议。
And even if I don't have a problem, Uncle William will tell me a wonderful story before I go to bed at night.
有时候，即使我没什么问题，威廉叔叔也会在我睡前对我讲述一些有趣的故事。
I really miss Uncle William since he lives far away and doesn't visit frequently. I usually only get to see him about 2 or 3 times a year.
我真的很想念威廉叔叔，因为他住得很远，而且不常来访，通常1年只会碰到他2、3次。
I can't wait for the next holiday to come. I hope Uncle William will be there for another visit.
我真的等不及下一次的假期了。我希望威廉叔叔能赶紧有下一次造访的机会。
All right, let's take a little bit of a break now. We'll be back with more English composition momentarily.
我们现在先休息一下，待会回来我们再针对这2个写作范例为各位同学做讲解。
Welcome back. Now let's compare our model paragraph with our model essay.
好，欢迎各位同学回来。接下来呢，我们来把这个写作范例中的段落以及短文来做一个解释。
And we will start by learning what is special about the introductory paragraph of an essay.
首先呢，我们会先来了解一下关于这个开头引言的部分呢，短文有什么特别的地方。
Right, so let's talk about the introductory paragraph.
好，那首先我们就从这所谓的开头引言来作为一个开头。
Right, the introductory paragraph is used to catch the interest of the reader or to give background information about the main topic of your essay.
开头引言的段落呢，主要是用来能够吸引读者的注意力，或者呢能够说明一下主题的一些背景资讯。
And now the information in your introductory paragraph should allow the person who's reading your essay to understand what your thesis statement is.
好，那这些所谓的资讯呢，必须要能够提供你的读者足够的一些讯息，来了解接下来我们在文章中会提到的主旨陈述。
Now let's talk about what a thesis statement is.
好，那既然提到了主旨陈述，我们就来看看什么是主旨陈述呢？
The thesis statement is similar to the topic sentence of a paragraph because it tells the exact point that you're going to try to show or prove in your essay.
主旨陈述呢，它的性质是类似于段落中的主题句，因为呢，它能够清楚地表明接下来的文章中所要去证明以及陈述的一些论点。
And your thesis statement often acts as an outline for your entire essay because it will summarize the main reasons you believe that the point you're making in your essay is true.
好，那主旨陈述呢，同时也就像是接下来这整篇文章的一个大纲哦，因为它仅是以一小段话，却能够去概括这整篇文章所有接下来重点的论述部分。
And now the thesis statement is usually the last line of your introductory paragraph.
主旨陈述呢，一般来说都会发生在开头引言段落的最后一句。
All right, so now let's take a look at the thesis statement inside our model essay.
好，那接下来呢，我们来看一下我们这个写作范例中的短文哦。我们来看看它这里的主题句到底是什么呢？
It says, I think that he is odd because of the way he looks and the way he acts, but Uncle William is still my favorite relative.
好，那你会发现这一句话就是在开头引言段落的最后一句哦。他提到说，他和常人非常不一样，在外形及行为都很奇特，但是威廉叔叔仍然是我最喜欢的亲戚。
And we can see that there are three key ideas that are contained in our thesis statement.
好，我们可以发现哦，有3个非常重要的这个想法呢被提出来了。
And so first of all, one idea is that Uncle William looks odd.
好，那第一个重点呢是他看起来很奇怪。
Right, another is that he also acts odd.
第二个呢，则是说他连行为都很奇怪哦。
And then the final point that the thesis statement is making is that Uncle William is still the writer's favorite relative.
接下来呢，我们可以看到，不管怎么样哦，第3个重点是点出来说，威廉叔叔仍是我最喜欢的亲戚。
And so this thesis statement helps us to organize our entire essay. And so if you look at the essay, you can see that there are 3 body paragraphs that follow, which are on these exact same 3 topics that we see in our thesis statement.
好，那主旨陈述呢，是可以帮助我们来架构接下来这篇短文中其他的段落，它的顺序以及重点。那你如果呢把这整篇文章再仔细的看一下，你会发现接下来刚好有3个主题段落，3个主题段落呢，它的讲述的重点呢，刚好就是我们在主旨陈述中提到的这3个重点。
Now let's compare the topic sentence of our paragraph with the introductory paragraph of the essay.
好，那接下来呢，我们来把这个段落的主题句跟短文的主旨论述这开头引言做一个比较。
All right, so now here is the topic sentence of our paragraph.
好，现在各位同学在荧幕上看到的是段落的主题句。
All right, and now let's take a look at the introductory paragraph of the essay.
好，那接下来呢，我们看到的是短文的开头论述段落。
And so now as we're comparing these 2 passages, you can notice that the topic sentence of the paragraph is very direct and concise. It gets across the important ideas without using any unnecessary words. It also expresses the key ideas of the essay's introductory paragraph in just a few words.
好，你可以发现呢，段落的主题句非常简短明白，它只简单的简述了这个重点，省略了其他非必要的字。它光是这几个字呢，就能够表达这短文的开头引言段落整个段落所想要陈述的重点。
And in fact, if you look at this topic sentence, we see that it's actually shorter than the thesis statement of the essay.
事实上呢，如果你仔细的看一看这个主题句，你会发现它其实比整篇这个短文的开头引言段落里面提到的主旨论述还要来得简短很多哦。
And now when we look at the introductory paragraph, we can see that this is much longer, but there's also an advantage to this extra length.
那当然啦，我们看看这个短文的部分，它的开头引言呢是比较长了一点哦，但是呢，它还是有它的优点的。
And so one thing that we can notice is that there is a lot more background material inside the introductory paragraph that's missing from the topic sentence.
你会发现这个段落呢，提供了非常多的这个背景资讯。那这些背景资讯的细节跟这些例子呢，是主题句是没有办法去提供的。
And so one thing that we learn is that the writer comes from a very large family with many relatives that gather for the holidays.
我们会发现呢，这个作者哦，他是来自一个有很多亲戚的大家庭，而这个大家庭呢，正为了假期而欢聚在一起。
And so from this added information about all the relatives, we see that Uncle William is part of a very, very large family, and so therefore the context makes him seem much more special because we're picking him out from a very large group.
好，那像这样的背景资讯呢，让威廉叔叔显得更加的特别哦。因为呢，即使身在一大群的这个亲戚之中啊，威廉叔叔仍然显得非常的突出，而且不一样哦。
And so what we can see by having this introductory paragraph and the background material here is we have a much fuller understanding of the background of the writer.
好，那以总结而言呢，开头引言的段落呢，是能够提供读者对于情况更完整的了解。这个完整的解释部分呢，是远远胜过所谓的主题句的。
Okay, we're going to take a little bit of a break now. When we come back, we're going to look at the body paragraphs.
好，我们现在先休息一下，待会儿回来我们继续讲解在主体论述的部分。
Back. Now let's take a look at the body paragraphs of the essay.
好，欢迎各位同学回来。现在呢，我们来看一下短文中的主体论述段落。
Now, the body paragraphs give extra detail to prove your thesis statement is true.
好，所谓的这样子的主体论述段落呢，它是为了要来讲述这个所有论点的一些细节哦，然后呢，才能够去证明说你的主旨论述是真实的。
And you will have one body paragraph for each of the reasons that you're going to support that you listed in your thesis statement.
好，那每一个段落呢，其实就是每一个原因的一个陈述哦，那它都是为了要能够支持主旨论述的部分。
And so now let's review the thesis statement that we wrote earlier.
好，那既然这样呢，我们来看一下之前呢这个短文中提出来的主旨论述部分。
It says, I think that he is odd because of the way he looks and the way he acts, but Uncle William is still my favorite relative.
好，那可以看到这就是主旨论述，它已经点出了一些重点了。
And so, therefore, we're going to have 3 body paragraphs on the following topics.
那也因此呢，根据这3个重点，我们应该会得到3个主体论述的段落。
And the first body paragraph is going to be about how Uncle William looks odd.
好，那第一个主体段落呢，当然就会讲述到的是第一个重点，也就是威廉叔叔看起来很奇怪。
All right, then the second body paragraph will be how he acts odd.
那第二个呢，段落呢，则讲到的是他这个行为上有多么的奇怪。
And then the third body paragraph will be why Uncle William is the writer's favorite relative.
那第3点呢，则是在讲述说为什么威廉叔叔会成为这个作者他最喜欢的亲戚。
Right, now, your body paragraphs will each start with a topic sentence. And the topic sentence will be then followed by supporting sentences that give detailed examples to support or prove that the topic statement is true.
好，那每一个主体段落呢，它都会用一句所谓的主题句来作为开始哦。然后呢，根据主题句呢，去发展出其中的细部说明，然后再发展出一些支持句，去提供一些详细的例子，来证明这个主题句呢是真实的。
And now also, your body paragraph often ends with a concluding sentence that summarizes or wraps up the ideas in that paragraph.
在最后呢，你会发现在主体段落它的在最后面的部分，总是会用一句这个结尾句来当做这个整段的概括结束。
Right now, let's compare some sample passage from the paragraph and another sample passage from the essay.
好，我们现在呢拿这个写作范例里面段落以及短文的例子来做一个比较。
Right, and the paragraph says, Uncle William looks unusual because he looks like a stick figure. He is tall and skinny with a bald head, big ears, and a big mustache.
好，我们可以看到在段落之中呢，在讲述威廉叔叔的长相的部分是用了这些句子来提到他提到他长得又高又瘦，有颗秃头、大胡子，还有一个这个大大的招风耳。
And so this sentence from the paragraph goes directly to providing information about Uncle William. We learn immediately that Uncle William looks unusual, and then the next sentence lists some of his unusual features.
好，那段落中的句子呢，它是直接提供了关于这个威廉叔叔的一些外表资讯哦。那我们马上就可以知道说，威廉叔叔他看起来与众不同那是因为呢，他有这一些很特别的外表特色。
Now, if we look at the essay, we see this is much longer and there's much more information.
好，但是如果我们看看短文的部分，一样是用来描述这个威廉叔叔的长相的部分但是呢，它却提供了更大的篇幅，那当然也相对的提供更多的讯息。
And because of this extra length that we now have a lot more room to provide a clearer picture of what makes Uncle William so unusual. And so we also start with a topic sentence that makes clear that Uncle William looks funny, but looks unusual, but this is a humorous way, not some kind of negative or disfigured way.
好，那在这个放到短文中之后它每一个段落就会有比较长的篇幅，比较多的空间，可以去描述你想要讲述的一个主题。现在这里呢，他花了更多的空间去描述这个威廉叔叔他一些不平凡的特色。那这段落一开始呢，是用一个主题句作为一个这个开头点出说，威廉叔叔真的是与众不同，而且很有趣，并不是让人讨厌，不是负面的。
And so if we look at the first sentence, it says, just looking at Uncle William makes you laugh. So again, we just want to emphasize this is a humorous way that Uncle William looks humorous, not negative.
好，那比如说我们仔细看一看，他第一句话说到威廉叔叔光是看他一眼就会让你想笑那当然这听起来好像是这个感觉怎么像是在这个讽刺威廉叔叔呢？其实我们可以看得出来他的这个口吻呢是幽默的、有趣的并不是为了要再提供一些比较负面的看法。
And now as we look back at the paragraph, we look at some of the features of Uncle William. We see that he's tall, he's skinny, he has a bald head, big ears, and a big mustache. So these features in the paragraph are stated just very directly and very basically.
好，那如果我们回头看一下段落的部分，你会发现段落中提到了威廉叔叔的一些外表特色，包括他的身高他的外形，那他的这个一些长相的特色这些东西呢都是用非常直截了当的方式直接点出来，并没有多添加其他的这个加油添醋的陈述。
But now, as we look at the essay, see how much extra detail that we can put in about Uncle William's appearance. So when we talk about the mustache, we don't just state that we have a mustache. We have the mustache contrasted with his bald head. So therefore, we can see the reason there's a connection between the bald head and the mustache.
好，那但是到了这个短文之中呢，你就可以看到，短文中真的每一个细节都加入了很多其他的解释跟延伸比如说，光是单纯的讲述他这个大胡子这件事呢，在短文之中呢，却把这个胡子大胡子跟他这个秃头做了一个连结那我们就可以因此看得出来，头上都没有头发啦，怎么嘴上还有这一大把胡子呢？那我们看出这其中的幽默讽刺，那因此会觉得好笑了。
Right, and so then. Basically, we can see here there's a lot of extra detail and we get a much fuller picture of what Uncle William is like when we look at the essay.
好，那我们总结而言呢，当你看这个段落的时候，你可以当你看段落的时候看到的是单纯简单的一个叙述，但看到短文里头的段落呢，我们却因此得到的是比较清晰的、完整的整体而言的一个印象。
Right, and we can also see that in the essay paragraph, there's no concluding sentence because the ideas are kind of basic, and so we don't need something that summarizes.
好，那当然我们也会发现，在这个短文之中的段落呢，它其实是没有所谓的结尾句的。那毕竟因为呢，它讲述了很多的一些细节内容，那其实并不需要在这个时候就做出结尾。因此呢，我们不会在这个短文中的段落看到结尾句。
Right, now let's go on and talk about the concluding paragraph.
好，那接下来我们真正的进入到的是短文的结尾，也就是结尾段落的部分。
Now, the concluding paragraph ties together all the ideas in your essay, and it can summarize the main ideas of the essay or can emphasize a final point that you want to make.
好，结尾的段落呢，会将文中所提出来的重点都做一个汇整。哦，那它可以总结文章中所提出来的重要重点哦，或者呢，它也可以用来强调文章最终的一个这个重要想法。
And your concluding sentence or your concluding paragraph is your last chance to make an impression on your reader. So you want to make your concluding paragraph some kind of a memorable statement.
好，那当然呢，这到了结尾段落呢，这也会是你最后一次可以打动读者的机会了哦。那你会希望说，在这样子的结尾段落中，你能够提出来一个这个值得纪念性的一个结论。
So now let's compare our concluding sentence from the paragraph with the concluding paragraph from the essay.
好，我们接下来呢，我们来把这个段落中的结尾句，还有在这个短文中的结论哦，这个结尾段落来做一个比较。
And so the paragraph has a very simple concluding sentence. It just says, I'm looking forward to the next visit from my favorite relative.
好，我们可以看到段落里面它的结尾句呢，哦，非常简洁扼要哦，就说他很希望能够他的亲戚能够再次到访。
And this concluding sentence is quite simple. It's merely restating the point from the topic sentence that Uncle William is his favorite relative and he's looking forward to his next visit.
这样的结尾句呢，真的是非常的简单哦。它紧紧的重复了这个主题句，然后呢，去强调说啊，威廉叔叔他好喜欢哦，他希望他能够再次来访。
Now, if we look at the concluding paragraph, we see that this again provides much more information that's missing from the concluding sentence.
好，但是呢，如果我们来看看短文的结尾段落的话，你会发现说，哎，这个结尾段落真的是提出了比结尾句更多的资讯呢。
And so one of the main things that we learn from the essay is that Uncle William lives far away and that he seldom visits. You see that he only comes a few times a year.
好，我们会发现呢，威廉叔叔他住得很远哦，而且很少来拜访哦。这个资讯呢，哦也是在这个短文中会提出来的。
And so from this added extra information in the essay, we have a better understanding of why the writer will miss his uncle.
好，那因为有了这一项资讯呢，所以才让我们能够更清楚的去明白说，为什么作者会这么的想念他的威廉叔叔了。
All right, so now let's go and talk about our homework. And so what you should do is you should review the material in the unit, and then you should do the writing analysis exercise.
好，那这个礼拜回去呢，不只要请各位同学再一次复习一下这一课的一些重点内容哦。那当然，各位同学也记得要把这个写作分析部分的练习完成。
And then the next thing is to do the writing activity. And this is something very important because we will continue to work on this activity for many of the following lessons.
好，那更重要的部分当然就是你的写作实习的部分啦。那这个写作实习呢是非常重要的，因为接下来你会发现好几个单元我们都会用到这个单元做的一个练习内容，然后呢最后能够完成一篇完整的短文。
And so for this writing activity, you need to start thinking about a person that you want to write about. And so just start by writing a simple description of this person that's significant to you.
好，那这一次的写作的这个主题呢，一样是谈论一个对你很重要的人哦。那这个当然，你首先就必须先把这个对象先找出来了。
And so you can write about a favorite relative, you can write about a best friend, or you can write about somebody else you know, but make sure that you pick someone you really know and not just somebody you've heard about.
好，那当然，这个人可能会是亲戚啊，或是你的挚友啊，或是其他认识的人。一件事很重要的是，你要确定你甚至跟这个人呢，的确是非常的熟哦。
All right, thanks for joining us this week for English composition. We'll be back with you in another week.
好，谢谢各位同学今天的参与，我们下个礼拜再见。